Welcome to Munchkin Land. This week I'm on the road, and so I thought we'd go ahead and take a look at a game that you can play on the road, or really anywhere. It's Legendary DXP. Now, I know we've played, or I've shown you how the Legendary DXP game has worked before, but that was in its first week of release, and if you saw that video, which you really should, you know that that game was full of bugs, problems, and errors that just made it so frustrating to play. Good news is, it's been a month since release, and the company that is working with Upper Deck to build this electronic version of the legendary game has been putting out releases left and right. We're now on to version 12. It's much more stable of a game. Let's check it out.
So right away, one of the nice things that we're going to find out is that we are now on version 12 of Legendary DXP, which is great because there have been so many updates that they have released over the last couple of weeks to make this game really playable. So I'm just going to go ahead and play a solo match, and I really do want to play against Kalila, Bender of Wills. And really, the scheme doesn't matter. I mean, the Lure of Voodoo is pretty good. The Growing Darkness is kind of cool. You'll notice now, here's kind of one problem that they haven't addressed, is when I'm changing my schemes, it should pop up at the front so I can actually read what the scheme is. I've read through these a lot, but I will do the Lure of Voodoo. And you can see here that what happens is Bridget Blackbird is required in the villain deck, shuffle 12 random heroes into the villain deck, and then the heroes in the villain deck count as villains with their attack equal to the hero's cost +2. If you defeat that hero, you gain it, which is really kind of cool in this version. The highest cost hero from the guild hall moves into the swamp as a villain if I hit a twist, and then evil wins if 6 heroes escape. That could be kind of bad. We don't want that to happen. Plus, we also have to defeat Kalila, Bender of Wills. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and just start playing this game. We shall, hopefully, defeat the Mastermind. She's got 4 cards that we have to complete. Oh, and we already hit a scheme twist right away. That sucks. Pick a hero costing 6 or less to put under the hero's deck. I guess we'll do this one. And it's my turn. So, ouch. We have a very heavy villain here that's going to be really hard for us to take down, and he's one of our guys. If we could capture him right away, that would be great, but I don't see us doing that anytime soon. One of the other things that is now unlocked in the game is the ability to buy new paths, which is what you see in the background, as well as card backs, which I've unlocked here on my deck. Well, since we can't really fight anything, we will go ahead and spend these cards to buy something, and I want to buy something that's going to be able to start hitting stuff right away. This one's kind of rough, but I think I want to go ahead and take him now. And of course, there's nobody that we can fight, so we might as well end our turn. And the other thing that's really interesting about this version, or I guess it happened in the first update that they did, is now the turn timer gives everyone 60 minutes per turn to complete their turn if they need it. I don't think you ever need it, but just in case you're learning the game and you need to look up rules or anything like that, you can do that. Version 12 is a lot more solid than the previous versions, but there are still some problems. For example, I have to pick a hero costing 6 or less to put under the hero deck. I'm going to go ahead and put this one, but you'll notice it doesn't pop up for me to see what the card is or what any of the text is. And now because that timer has run out, I've lost the ability to pick the card. But, you know, there's no way for me to know what these cards are unless I've read them ahead of time. So that's kind of a disappointment. But at least in this hand, we have a lot of items that we can buy. And with a buy power of 5, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy. You may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you do, you get +2 to the attack. So I'll go ahead and take that guy and go ahead and end my turn. Now again, this guy, I have to discard a card from my hand. Well, I can't really fight. Well, I could fight this round. I could get a 5, but really all I need is that 1. I do need to buy some more cards, like maybe this one. Or maybe this. Nah, that one's... I really don't like the KOs of those so early in the game. We've already seen that one. Well, let's go ahead. We'll put these out here for the moment. We'll go ahead and get this one, because we may be able to use that to our advantage later. Plus, it brings out another card that we really need. Since this is the card that I need to fight, I will go ahead and get rid of one of these guards, and then I will be able to fight this leprechaun. He goes into the pile, and I guess I will end my turn. So again, we'll roll out some of these. Oh, we should be able to get that number 4 card. I don't have any wounds in my hand, but I do have 4 attack, which I'll go ahead and use on this card right here. That one is actually very useful. And then we've got a buy power of 3. So I can either get this card, which is nice. It gives me 2 buy power. Although I already have this card, and these cards will stack with one another, or they'll work with one another because of that red symbol. So I could get some extra monies by using this one. And here's the bad thing. We've got 2 villains now, 1 and 2, that are heroes. That I don't know if we'll be able to defeat these guys. Let's go ahead and end my turn and find out. Master Strike. I have to KO a hero from my hand. I will go ahead and KO the fighter or the guard. And then I will just go ahead and resume. I've got nothing but buy this time. So I have a buy of 6. This one's probably my best choice, because I can move a villain to a new location in Alamith, or Alamith, and then I can rescue any villagers captured by that villain. We don't have any villagers in play right now, but still with a strike of 4 or an attack of 4, that one is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one, end my turn. Of course, now some villagers come out. This one is going to make me discard a card. This one lets me draw 2 cards. Okay, let's draw this one. Ooh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back. I'm going to go ahead and put that one in play. Get rid of that one. So it gives us attack of 3, 4. KO card from your hand or the discard pile. I don't have any. Oh, let's KO a card from my discard. And let's get rid of one of these coin cards. Okay, now I have an attack of 6. Not enough for any of these guys. It's definitely not enough for our Mastermind. Pretty close, though. What can I buy? That one again. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that one. And then we'll get this... ooh, nice. We'll go ahead and take down this charge of the Horse Lords. And get a villager in the process. So there's a plus. Everybody wins. Oh, I also have an attack of 2. Nothing will do for 2. I'll go ahead and end my turn. Ouch, we're going to have a villager escape. I don't know what happened there. It looked like, oh, maybe because we had to play multiple villains that time. This is not good. Oof, okay. Let's put that one on the top. I've got nothing but buying. Oh, okay. We're just going to buy a bunch of stuff, I guess. Again, I can't really attack anything. This game may be over sooner than we think. All right, so we have a buy of 7. I definitely want this one. I definitely want this one. And then I will end my turn. Another Master Strike. Boo. KO a hero from my hand. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the Envoy. And then we have to KO a hero that costs 6 or less. I think I'm done with these guys, so I'll get rid of that one. And a villain does escape. Boo. Alright. So, we have this guy. We have this one. We'll be able to attack the Mastermind this turn. So let's get this one out of the way. Let's get rid of the Envoy. Let's put this guy into play. I'm not going to move a villain to a different spot. Put this one into play just because. I'll bring this one out. And let's take this card right here. Another disadvantage right now is it doesn't really give us a chance to read what that card says. Let's swap these two around and say done. But hey, we got rid of one of the Mastermind cards. And I will go ahead and end my turn. This is going to be a little bit harder. Ouch. Let's see. First KO a hero. Let's get rid of this one. Another villain has escaped. That's one we could have used. Okay, so here we go. Alright. This is going to hurt. I'm going to play this one. I'm going to discard the Envoy. I'm going to go ahead and play that one, even though I'm not going to be able to really buy anything. Then let's get these guys out of the way. 7. I'm attacking the Mastermind because she's the one we need to beat in this game. And I got some more cards out of the deal. So let's see. I've got an attack of 3. Yeah, we can go ahead and use that. We'll go ahead and get rid of our guard. And we'll throw in a couple of purchase powers. Which means I think we will go with this Hypnotic Gaze. Just to get 2 strikes. And then I will go ahead and... let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. And I will take a Mayor Shufflebottom. That way, Mayor Shufflebottom gives 3 coin to my project, or to my pile, and that will kind of make up for some of the envoys that I've been discarding. I'll go ahead and end my turn, and we'll get into the next round. Now again, we haven't had any crashes, which is nice. If we do have a crash, you'll see the little reboot symbol down there at the bottom of the screen. But this is a much more solid version than what we saw before. I'll go ahead and throw this one out and see who I'm going to put back onto the top of the pile. I think I'm just going to put her on the top of the pile for now. And I'm just going to go to town and beat the heck out of the Mastermind. But we do have to... let's not worry about that one. We'll do this one. Again, I'm not going to... nobody has any villains, so I'm not going to worry about... I'm not going to worry about moving any villains around. I mean, we're at 8. 9. Let's take this Mastermind down. Now, this one was a nice one. I get +4 to my purchase power, which is great because... I'll just be done with that. Now I have a purchase power of 7. I'm going to get this one again. And I'll go ahead and get this one. And we still have an attack of 2. Sweet. But as you've learned in Legendary, very seldom are there any villains that have a attack or a value of 2. So we'll just go ahead and end my turn. Another Scheme Twist comes out. I have to KO a hero. Now we start to see a problem. You'll see all the way over here on this left side that a card has not appeared. So that's kind of bad. That is a card we could have discarded if we wanted to. And then we have to pick a hero costing 6 or less and put it on the bottom of the hero deck. I don't have any... I have very few villagers, so this card is going to be very little use to me. But again, still a problem in the game is I should be able to click on these cards and read them to see what they can do and decide, hey, is this one that I want to throw back or not? That's an improvement that I think needs to happen. All right, let's see if we can get rid of this. This will bring me 3. That'll bring me 2. That's 5, 6. Well, shoot. All right, let's bring this one out. Let's get rid of our envoy. Let's bring this one out. Yes, you can find me as Schleicher if you want to. I've got an attack of 6. I wish I had more. But with an attack of 6... Let's see. I'll go ahead and get rid of this guy again. I will go ahead and take another mayor. Shuffle bottom. And then with an attack of 3... Well, I guess I could have ended the game. Oh, well. No, I only had an attack of 6. There's no way I could have ended that game. 3 left. Nothing I can do from the buy pile. These are nice if you have other cards that can power up off of it. But I don't have anything right now that would help there. This one will give me an attack, and I already have cards in my deck with the red triangle, so this could actually be useful. So I'll go ahead and buy that one, and I will go ahead and end my turn. Can we get 7? There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! Darn it. All right, well, let's get him out. Let's get rid of the envoy. So this guy right here is going to have a -2 if I decide to fight him. And he may be the one that I have to fight. Oh, look! We do have 7 exactly. Perfect! This game is... Oh, boy. This game is over. Oh, we've got a nice buy. I'm going to go ahead and just buy that one, even though we don't need to. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the last tactic, and we have defeated the Mastermind. So here we go. I have won, and it's been a while since I've played this game, a couple of weeks. So my experience and everything are not super high. But I will say, on average, it takes about 15 minutes to play a game. Talking or no talking. It takes about 15 minutes on average to burn through a game. This one was a winner. Maybe I chose it because I think Lila's easy to beat? I don't know. But let's go ahead and exit the match. Once we're done, we can go look at our profile. It's a new week. I haven't played at all this week, and so my weekly league number is for squat. But every Saturday night, as we go into Sunday morning, or as soon as Sunday kicks in on the servers, the weekly league numbers reset to 0, and you have an entire week to try to get as much XP as you can so you can get some of these cool rewards, level up, do some wins, all that other good stuff. And look, I've saved 141 villagers. That's really cool.
So there you go. That's Legendary DXP. It is an incredibly fun game, and I expect that the company will continue to release new updates going forward. I am super satisfied with what they've done in these last couple of iterations of the game to fix the bugs, to make the interface a little bit more understandable, and to make the game a lot of fun. What's next for this game? Well, I hope that we start to see some Marvel, maybe some Buffy, some Big Trouble in Little China expansions come out. But this is a game that's still in its infancy, and it really is up to you to decide where the game goes next. If you enjoy Legendary, this is a game that you must have. If you've never experienced Legendary and you want to see what it's about, also, this is a game that is a must-have. What did you think? Use the comment section below. That's what it's there for. Don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. And click on that bell so you know when all of our new updates are out, because we're releasing a bunch of them all of the time. If you have any questions, podcast@majorspoilers.com. You can follow me on Twitter @majorspoilers. And until next time, here's hoping that you don't get caught cheating or however we normally end this video. Take care.